Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. So, is it hot enough outside for you? Brings up a topic that I really haven't seen anybody cover, including myself. And it's kind of important. Now, what I want to talk about is clothing for SHTF. And before anybody goes off and says, oh, this is boring, we've talked about this. Okay, I'm going to give you this. A lot of people have discussed, including myself, winter clothing. Knit hats, scarves, gloves, heavy jackets, work boots, whatever it would be. Absolutely agree. Okay, that's not where I'm going with this one. Those are common sense things. Winter clothes keep warm. What I'm talking about are SHTF clothes and summer clothes. Now, it's 100 and some odd degrees in a good portion of the country right now. Let's imagine it's SHTF. Let's imagine that there is no air conditioning. How are you going to keep cool? You're going to be outside quite a bit of time. How are you going to keep from getting sunburned? And I know everybody say, well, I've got sunscreen. Sunscreen's gonna run out, guys, okay? Unless you've got a 55-gallon drum of it, which would still run out, okay? You don't have enough. And I'm not saying go out and buy a bunch of sunscreen. That's kind of a waste of money. So how are you going to keep cool, and what are you going to do about it? Well, you're going to spend a lot of time outside in an SHTF scenario, whether you're pulling guard duty day or night, whether you're out working in a garden, tending animals, fixing something, whatever. You're going to be outside a good portion of the day. You go back and look in the 1800s, you look at the Amish or whatever, the people who spend a lot of time outside toiling away to do what needs to be done to survive. So let's think of some of the stuff that you need to have. Long sleeve shirts, lightweight, okay, especially for summer. Men's dress shirts, real good for this one, okay. The cheap ones are fine because you want that thinner fabric. You don't want that heavy fabric. It's just going to get hot. Trust me. I mean, I put on that shirt the other day for that joke video and was in that shirt for 10 minutes to record a video. I was sweating, and I was in the house. It's hot, all right? You're going to need it. Pants, jeans, camo pants, whatever you want to wear. Most of us are running around all summer in shorts, sure. And most of us go find the shade, go sit inside, get out of the sun. Everybody will tell you, oh, in the heat of the day, go inside, get out of the sun. Yes, very true. Want to protect yourself. Heat stroke is a real dangerous thing. However, you need to still pull guard duty. You still need to tend those animals, plant those crops, pick those crops, weed those crops, water those crops, do whatever that needs to be done, fix whatever's broken around there. You're going to need to be outside. Find yourself some lightweight pants, okay? Absolutely need them. Gloves, okay? Neoprene, rubber, not rubber, but, latex gloves of some sort. You're going to want plenty of those. Why? There's a million and one reasons for it, okay? You're trying to keep yourself clean. You're going to be digging in the dirt all the time. Whatever you're working on. You want something that's pretty much skin tight so you can still use your fingers, but that's going to keep you clean because you may not have the opportunities to wash your hands as much. And of course, you don't want to be ingesting anything that's going to make you sick. No doctors, guys, no hospitals, okay? How about a hat? There's good reason why cowboys wore large brimmed hats. There's a good reason why you see the Amish wear those big straw hats. That's to keep the sun off their face and to keep them from getting sunburned on the back of their necks, etc., etc., etc. You know, gardening hats. You know, you look at all the thing with big old sunflower on the front or whatever. No one that's gonna run around in a gardening hat with a sunflower on. But why do Mexicans wear sombreros? It's not because, hey, this is cool. It's because it keeps the sun off them, keeps them cooler, which keeps them safer from, getting heat stroke or anything like that. So start looking at these types of things that you're going to get. Probably look at stuff, the tear-proof fabric, the ones that have all the little squares in them. Those are great because they're very lightweight. When I was in the Army, you had the lightweight BDUs, and they were that tear-proof fabric, as opposed to the heavy, almost canvas ones that you wore in the winter. Those are great. Those are very lightweight. They kept you cool, and the fact that they had that cross mesh in it kept the pants, the shirt, whatever, from tearing. Maybe you get a little hole in it, but it wouldn't be a long one. We need to think about stuff like that. There isn't going to be, oh, gee, this one's got a hole in it, I'm going to go get a new one. No, it's going to be, gee, this one's got a hole in it, I need to sew it. Okay? Because the other thing all this clothing is going to help you with is the bug problem that we inevitably are going to have. All right? And I'm going to give you this. None of us like flies. Okay? Unless you're a Maasai warrior and you can run around and have 100 flies or 1,000 flies landing on you and not care. You get one fly on you, you shoo it. Think of the amount of flies, of bugs there's going to be when there is no trash pickup, when there is rotting corpses, rotting food laying around. Okay? Bugs transmit disease. Mosquitoes, we all know it. I mean, pick a disease, mosquitoes do. Fleas, ticks, flies, anything. You do not want them to get near you. I know this sounds like an extremely boring topic, and it should be a pretty obvious topic, but I will bet that a lot of people never thought about it, never have gone out and said, you know what? Maybe I do need to buy a couple more dress shirts because they've got long sleeves. You're not going to be wearing that Louis Vuitton, cardigan sweater or whatever it would be. You want to wear something that, okay, it's lightweight, it's cool, it's going to, it's going to keep me protected. Just something to think about this morning, guys. But, while you can still get some of this stuff, malls still exist in some places, retail stores still exist, maybe go out and pick yourself up a couple extra pairs of, thin pants, a couple extra long sleeve shirts, maybe a hat or two. You'll appreciate it. Have a good one. Pinball out.